Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What you need of me?
You understand how heavy the burden of duty can be. Would you hear my request? I thank you.
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous.
I will see to it that the lock. I trust all.
We must rest. All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen.
Is this the abode of the good Arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? You've my gratitude.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray, remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, that you might attract less notice.
You have my support.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? No hurry to leave.
We make for the Rose Chateau.
Her Majesty is in your charge, Sir Arisen.
Well met, sir. How might always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I beg you. I need that medicine. Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the good Arisen would assist this gentleman in Her Majesty's stead.
Would that we could give him the medicine he needs for his ailing wife.
Her Majesty is in your charge, Sir Arisen.
What? You in the market for some medicine as well? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common beastren. But I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days. My wife is saved. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall ne'er forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
Ah, we meet again.
You looking to enlist?
We make for the Rose.
Boy, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What o' it? You're a beastren too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive in this city. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. Heartless knaves. I've wasted enough time here. I'm off. Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on.
When battling monsters, lock that.
We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermont. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a beastren who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen beastrens standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet, as ruler of a beastren nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
Very well. I shall return.
You have my fullest confidence. You have my gratitude. Is there aught else you do not forget?
This might contain useful information.
Shall we take a closer look?
How to spend the day. If aught befell my... Might I ask where you are?
I'll teach him a lesson.
I can't stand it.
Don't you e'er tire of...
I've just had a thought. When I recall our first visit to Bernworth, I cannot help but be astounded at how far you've come, Master. We shall carry this city in our hearts wherever we tread. Everything seems to be in order. Let us be off.
The roads are hardly safe. Keep your wits about you.
You have my freshly rested as we are. This battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. My sustain is yours to wield.
My talents lie in combining...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Comrade burns.
I must be ready.
I knew you would prevail. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Where the Saurians?
Ice attacks will soon see the Snowfell.
Then I shall remain by your side.
The sky is radiant this night. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.